Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. Hey, last few weeks when it comes to internet computer, I've taken a look at a lot of things that are going on in their ecosystem, things coming down the pipeline, things that I am excited about with being an ICP holder. This week, I want to take a look at something else because, especially when I talked about technical analysis in other videos, I just kept it simple. We've been riding along the 20-day EMA for so long and then holding it as support, but then we've lost support. And we're getting near to the 50-day EMA right now. And with Bitcoin's lost support on the 50-day EMA. It does appear like things are going lower. And so what are we looking at in terms of price targets for new entries with ICP? I know for so many of you, you're not interested in selling your ICP at $10. And so what you're doing for the most part is looking at buys. Well, okay. First of all, general thesis as to what is going on with Bitcoin. You know, we had 3 amazing months where it just felt like we were going to go up forever, rode along the 20-day EMA for Bitcoin, broke support, went down to the 50-day EMA, lost support there. I do believe that we're going to see Bitcoin get back to about $36,000, maybe even worst case scenario, and I do think this would be the worst case scenario, somewhere around $31,000. And so, of course, as you know, as Bitcoin goes, so goes the rest of the crypto market. ICP has been holding stronger as of late than Bitcoin, but we have had some red days here. So what's this going to look like over these next few weeks? Because I do think it's going to take a few weeks to play out here where we're going to go down to these levels. These are my key levels of support. If you can't see, I have $9.76 and then $8.52. I am long at $9.72. I think that's going to hold. I think that's how it's going to play out again over the next few weeks. And I'm saying over the next few weeks, not quickly, because looking at stochastic, we are way oversold on the stochastic RSI. And so it's going to take some time. We're going to see a move up in the stochastic RSI, maybe not get entirely into overbought territory, but at least back to the middle of the range, at least on the daily chart, in the middle of the range with stochastic. So maybe that would lead us to a slight move up, just a little bit, a slight move up. But eventually, I do think, again, we're going to hold the 50-day for a few days, but lose that as support and get down to $9.71. That is the next level of confluence that I see here with a few different things about a year ago, less than a year ago, actually, but then recent price action as well, $9.76. If we were to lose that, again, $8.52. But I don't think we're going to go much lower than then. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine. If we're just talking about buying spot, I am perfectly fine loading up on spot at $9.76. Now, the reason why the next level is there is because I also do leverage trading. And so for leverage, I want to be a little bit more patient. So if we lose the $9.76 support, which I don't think we will, and I think there's going to be a lot of support there, but if we were to lose that $8.52, I am in with a great deal of conviction for a levered long, okay? And so why next few weeks? What's the deal? Why do I think it's going to take so long? Aside from stochastic, that's a big thing that I already talked about, being way oversold with stochastic. I see the big thing that's driven the price up with Bitcoin, at least over these last few weeks, the last few months, is the buy the rumor, sell the news event that happened with the spot Bitcoin ETF. And now we have Grayscale selling heavily their position to get back to some kind of equilibrium now that they're an ETF and not a trust. Okay, so that's happening. And lots of selling pressure right now, although the other ETFs are offsetting that, there is still a lot of selling pressure. So what's the next big thing? I mean, obviously the next big thing would be the Bitcoin halving, but I've talked a lot about the Ethereum ETF deadline with Van Eck coming on May 23rd of this year. So May 23rd is the deadline. I believe that we will see a spot Ethereum ETF approved around that time, maybe exactly on that day, May 23rd. And so what we've seen with Bitcoin, we saw Bitcoin do a perfect 618 retrace from its bear market bottom to its all-time high. I think Ethereum is going to do a similar thing, a perfect retrace, a 618 retrace from its bear market bottom to its all-time high. That would give us a price of about $3,300 for Ethereum. And so what's that going to look like? We had a 3-month run up ahead of the spot Bitcoin ETF. We are right now 4 months away from the potential approval of a spot Ethereum ETF. I could see all of this playing out over the next couple weeks or maybe even a month before we see the next leg up for Ethereum, this time with Ethereum leading the charge. I believe that this is going to be much more bullish than the run up for Bitcoin because of the fact that Ethereum is an altcoin and that altcoin is going to do very well. And I believe that Internet Computer is going to do very, very well in this situation. So where's the price target for that? I haven't really thought short term, haven't looked for Confluent, but I'm targeting at least a $20 ICP between now and May. So as far as your entries are concerned, you know, that's something to keep in mind. I believe we're going to see ICP at least $20. But anyway, there's so many other things to talk about. I really do like more talking about what's going on, what their developments are. That gets me really excited. If you have not already, you can see all my price target positions here on this spreadsheet, which I will have in the description of this video. And you can see my price target for Internet Computer is $223.40, that it would peak around there. I think that's a very bullish price target. I've seen price targets higher than that, but that's where I'm landing. But I would love to know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section of this video. Where do you think we're bottoming out at? And where do you think ICP is going? Maybe my price target of $223.40 is too conservative. Or maybe it's too aggressive. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section of this video. I am always encouraged to refine my views based off of good things, good levels of feedback that I get from every one of you. And if you are here for the ICP content, I've released several different videos over the last few weeks, and that's not going to stop. So you've got to hit that subscribe button, smash up that like button, and I will see you in another video. Peace.